So, thank you. So we have an awesome show for you tonight. This is the Providence Improv Guild. Probably you already know that, but in case you just wandered into this room, it is the Providence Improv Guild. That's the exit. Bathrooms are if you go out the exit and go straight ahead. And that's not the exit, that's the window. And that's where you buy your tickets, and that's a big picture of the palm. Anything else you want? Any other questions? Cool. Oh, do you have a question? Or? Oh, the eye. Yes, thank you. This is an eye. It's, yeah. It's, I mean, the connection it has to improv, I feel like we don't even need to say. So obvious. Okay, so we have a packed show for you tonight. Our headliner tonight is the Sitting Ducks. Before that, we have our house team, Nutflux'n Chull. But first, we're going to kick things off. We have a special showcase tonight. We ran a 4-week solo improv workshop that I taught. So obviously, adjust your expectations accordingly. But it was 4 weeks. It was super awesome and fun. We had like 12 students who all came up with their own awesome spin on the idea of a solo improv set. So everybody's set is like really different and unique to them. So we have 2 of those students here tonight performing. And the first of those students we have is Brian Kaufman.
Everybody. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. It's really great to be here. All right, to get me started, I need an everyday or a situation where people come together, like a wedding or a funeral, but not a wedding or a funeral. So something like a wedding or a funeral.
Thanksgiving. Company retreat.
Thanksgiving. I heard Thanksgiving. Great. And I need something, an object or something, a keepsake, something sentimental. Something
Rabbit's
like
foot.
What is it?
Rabbit's foot.
A rabbit's foot. Perfect. All right. Yeah. Thanksgiving. It's funny. Actually, I remember a Thanksgiving. I was a teenager, and the whole family. You know Thanksgiving. I don't have to describe Thanksgiving. The whole family coming together. And actually, I'm not proud of this, right? But the day before, I'd actually dropped acid. And so it was one of those, so it was one of those things where the next day is Thanksgiving, right? And if you're familiar with how that works out, it's like, that next day is not going to be a good day, right? And my stepmother, a wonderful woman, she was a teacher, a great teacher, and raised all of us. She raised me. She treated me like her own son. And she had 2 others, and we were actually like the Brady Bunch. And so there were 6 of us, and actually more than that because a couple were already married. And so it was one big family. And so it was a blended family, Los Angeles family, which meant it was multicultural. And it was just one of those Thanksgivings that didn't quite work. And part of that was because of where I was at that very moment. Right, just kind of observing the whole thing and somehow not really quite being able to quite connect with everybody. There are a couple other main characters in this. I have a brother who's deaf, and the family never really learned sign language, and so our sign language was really kind of odd and difficult, and that was unfortunate. And there was that, and then there was my older brother who was very protective of me, and then my father who was, a very jovial person. Is a very jovial person. My father's still alive. He's 94. So yeah, but I have to think back. He wasn't 94 then. But he was very jovial. But he was also very, very stern, and he could get quick tempered too. And so, many more chairs, obviously, and many more people here. And so you can just picture the family table, and there are lots of brothers and sisters, and myself and my older brother Eric, who was again very protective of me, probably gave me the LSD. He was very protective of me. And then my stepmother, my father, and then my brother Lance, who also probably tripped with me that night, if I remember correctly. So we were, and so it's Thanksgiving, and I just remember sitting there, and this is the after effects. I'm a little right, and not very hungry, and my father would, be telling stories like, when I was a little bit older than you, I went to college, and I remember I was in this English class, and I got a B on the midterm, and I thought, well, I'm not going to do the last project. And I remember my teacher saying to me, Kaufman, if you don't do the last project, I'm going to fail you. That's right. And so I went home and I did the last project. Dad, I've heard this story many times. I'm doing okay in college, Dad. Really, you don't have to worry about me. Son, your dad, I'm always going to worry about you. And then my stepmother would be like, Brian, I think of you as my own son. I couldn't love you any more or any less than I love my own children. I'm like, Mom, thanks. That's really sweet. That's really nice. And then my brother Lance would be like, what's going on, right? In the way that he would say, it's like, what's going on? And I'm like, college. They're talking about college, and I try to sign language college, spell it out. That's the most sign language I've done in a long time. I haven't seen him in a while. And he'd be like, oh, right. And my stepmother would be like, she'd be signing to him, Lance, you should be going to school too. And Lance would be like, he'd be getting really angry at this point, right? Because he can't understand what's happening. And at the same time, his mom is telling him he should be going to school, right? In the meantime, I'm like still kind of a little tripping here, because people are starting to get angry, right? And then my older brother's like, just eat, Brian, just eat. And I'd be like, I can't eat. I'm like, I don't feel like eating. I'm starting to get a little upset, And then my father's like, when I was a kid, I stole some books, and because books meant a lot to me. And I'm like, yeah, Dad, I know, you've told this story before. He goes, well, let me finish telling the story. Books mean a lot to me. I stole the books, and I felt really guilty. And so, I went and I returned the books, and I felt really good. I'm like, yeah, Dad, I know. Every Thanksgiving, you tell the story about the books and about the rabbit's foot. Oh, yes, let me tell you about the rabbit's foot, my lucky rabbit's foot, that got me through the war. And I'm like, yeah, Dad, I didn't mean for you to tell the story. My older brother would be like, Brian, let him tell the story. And eat some turkey. And I'm like, I don't want to eat some turkey. And Lance would be like, what's going on? And I'd be like, turkey! But he can't hear me, I'm yelling, turkey! And my stepmother would be like, do you want more turkey? I'm like, no, I'm trying to Lance, and it's all about turkey. Yeah. My father would tell me about being in a foxhole during the war. He actually wasn't in the foxhole during the war. Yeah, I was in the foxhole during the war. And in Japan with MacArthur. And I made it because of my lucky rabbit's foot. And he reached into his pocket. But there'd be no rabbit's foot in his pocket. And he'd be like, where's my rabbit's foot? And my stepmother would be like, it's on your dresser. And he'd be like, oh, that's good. can't be without my rabbit's foot. And Lance would be like, what's going on? And I'd be like, rabbit's foot. My brother Eric would be like, he can't hear you. I'm like, oh yeah, right. Rabbit's foot. Right. And my father would tell me about other foxhole experiences. About what happens when two men were in foxholes together. When there were long, lonely nights. And I'm like, Dad, I really don't want to hear this story. And then he would tell me about his days in the theater. About people he did shows with. And how great they were. And my father was an actor. And so he'd start acting out these parts. He'd be like, give me the money. Yes, Dad, we know about the Western you did. He goes, yes, give me the money. Give me the money. And then my stepmother would be like, want some turkey? My father's like, I'm telling a story here. My brother Lance would be like, what's going on? I don't know what's going on. I'd be lip syncing to him. I don't know what's going on either anymore. My brother Eric, his older and wiser, I never know what's going on. Is what he'd say. And then my father would say, one day, I'm going to take that rabbit's foot and give it to one of you, one of my sons. Because I love my sons. And my stepmother would say, yes, but I love them too as if they were my own children. She treated me like I was her own child. And then Lance would say, what's going on? And I would say, your mother loves you. And that's my show. And we have a decorated eye. It is my pleasure to introduce you to Ed Neubauer, everybody.
I'd like to take a moment to thank Peter for this class, the last month or so, spectacular class, an absolutely wonderful teacher. I want to take also a moment to dedicate this particular show to a dear friend of mine who's gone now, who gave me my first word, my first get, 5 years or so ago, who's responsible for me being here tonight. Hello, my name is Michael. Lots of people call me Mickey. They call me Mickey Mo sometimes. And you know, I don't mind the Mickey Mo part, you know, sometimes it's like Mickey Morgue or Mickey Mausoleum, whatever it is. It doesn't make any difference to me. I love my job. You know, my job's pretty simple. I've been doing it now like for, what, 20 years, 22? I don't keep track. It's not important. My job, what do? I'm glad you asked. I bring them in. I take them out. And this set doesn't work unless you give me 2 words. So let's back this all back up again. I need the name of a nursing home. Anybody?
Starlight Inn.
Starlight Inn. And I need the name of a funeral home.
Blushing Pines.
Blushing Pines?
Yeah.
Blushing Pines and Starlight Inn. So here at Blushing Pines, I've been here for, thank you, 25 years now or so. I bring them in. I get them all ready to go. And then sometimes I take them out, sometimes they go up, sometimes they go down. It doesn't make any difference to me. And you, oh my God, you, look at you. You're so gorgeous. We're not going to see you for a long time. You're just perfect. Take it easy. It's going to be just fine. Just fine. And now, you, yes. Perfect. Vibrant, vital. Don't be concerned. No worries at all. So, you know, in that whole business, people say, it's sad. This is sad, this kind of business that I'm doing. I don't think so. There's a lot of things that happen that are very silly. They're fun to see and they're fun to listen to. Let me tell you a couple stories. Scene. Coastal Maine, a recycling center. You can imagine what it looks like. Solar roofs, it's kind of a cool place. Lots of little windows where you put all your recycling stuff in. People come along, they take out their glass, they take out the plastic, they take everything out. behind the windows are recycling Nazis. If you put your PET5 in the wrong slot, they'll kick you out. If you put your plastic in the wrong slot, you're never coming back. But off to the side is the swap shop. This is the place where all things go that people are too guilty to keep at home and don't quite know how to get rid of. So the driveway is full of all these tchotchkes and trash. It's like the last scene in Raiders of the Last Ark. You remember that? Where the chest is going down into the warehouse, and you know you'll never see it again. So you step inside this space. It's dark. There are big shelves up there, and it goes off into no place. And it goes like this. Oh my God, Garrett, look at this. What? I've never been in a place like this before. Have you ever seen anything like this? There's like this little, there's a little cute little pokey guy right here. Now your grandchild would love this little pokey. Isn't that something? And then one of these, what did they used to call them? I think they were Elmos, weren't they? No, I can't imagine. You could spend your entire Christmas week taking care of everything here. And look up here. Oh Lord, what is? It's like a big jug. I think they call it a urn. Let's take that down. There's somebody in there. There's somebody in there. How did they get in there? I don't know. Oh my Lord, let's put that back up there. Now you know, when you married that boy Tommy, and I had no part with him at all, what happened to Tommy? Well, I know you didn't like him. And Tommy, well, what did Tommy do? Tommy up and died on me. So 2 weeks we were married now. What do I have a chance to do? Every time we go to Mount Washington, I got this little box. I take him up to the top of Mount Washington, and when the wind's coming out of the southwest, I open the box and I blow him over the side of the mountain. What could be better? What could be better? Look at this. There's another whole shelf up here. Maybe like a big, small, maybe the whole family is right there. Mom, pop, baby. You could like shop for everybody and have them all ready, and you'd never have to go back to that home again. Now, you know what happens? You brought that family of yours up, and when he had that last box of ashes, we took him out on the lobster boat, ran way out there, and you picked the box up, and you blew it all right over the side. All that dust went all over the place, just the way you wanted it to be. So we go back, and we're standing at the edge of the shore, and I've got a lobster roll, and I've got a can of beer, probably Bud, and they're looking at me like, what's all this scuzzy stuff coming up along the edge of the water? And you know what I tell them? He said, they're all from Boston or Somerville. They have never seen anything like this before. And I say, well, that's your Uncle Tom, just coming back up alongside the shore. Scene. What was the name of that nursing home again? Starlight Inn. Starlight Inn. Here we are at Starlight Inn. Tom, it's his last day. Probably at least his last day. He's on his bed. Barbie, go get the children. And get Father Donovan down here. I haven't got much time left. I haven't got much time left at all. This is going to be the end. This is going to be the end. Domine pace, vobiscum Jesus, take him with you. It's going to be fine. Your passage will be simple. Father, I'm so glad you're here. Papa, don't leave us now. Please don't leave us now. Uncle, what do we do without you? I can't imagine how I can go on. Shut up, just listen. You're all here, that's all that counts. Father Donovan, you just watch. Give me the box, Claire. Benny, here's my ring. I know you've been watching it for years now. Put it on and shut up. I don't want to hear nothing more. You, give me the envelope. Tina, you, the little one. You're the only one with any brains in this family. That's it. College tuition, paid for, all taken care of. Envelope. Thank you. Frank, I know you've been looking for my scooter for years. Here's the title. It's yours. Now, it's a hobby. Dual glide. They're sensitive. You be careful. Don't do anything stupid with it. And you're going to be okay. You're going to be okay. Last song. Benny, you get 43rd Street and 57th. All the high rises. All the big ones. They're all yours. And Francine, the little suburb out there, those are all yours too. You're all going to be okay. Look at this. The box is empty. Damn. I'm busted. Screw the attorneys. Domine, pace, vobiscum, bless you, Jesus, take his money and send him home. Domine, pace. Francine, you didn't tell me. I had no idea that it was going to be this quick, that he'd be gone so soon. And I had no idea that you had so much money. I mean, all those buildings and all those other houses out there, you could have contributed it to the building fund. I mean, I don't mean to make you feel guilty. It's a sensitive time, but the church is always in need of help. And I could have passed the plate more often for you. Well, Father, I have to tell you, those weren't anything that you could think of. Those were all his paper routes. 1950s ranch house, sort of the standard kitchen that you can imagine for that time. Kitchen on this side, small dining room at the other end. It's got one of those old sort of chrome round tables, and it's got the chairs with the chrome backs and the vinyl green covers. Pictures of kids, grandchildren and babies on the walls, and the scene goes like this. Honey, I'm so glad you're home. Oh my God, it's been so, when's the last time we were here? How about a cup of coffee? I just made it. I know it's late. It's like 9:30 or so, but it's fine. Cookie? Here, take this cookie. You can have that too. What do you think? Mom, is this the same Folgers coffee that's been in that tin now for 2 years? I don't know how you do it, but it sure tastes good. But Mom, it was a long drive, but I got to have this conversation with you. I'm not having it. You can just get on that plane and go back home. I'm not doing this. I talked to your sister, I said no. I talked to your brother, I said no. And just because you're the oldest doesn't mean I'm going to pay any attention to you. But Mom, what am I going to do? You're 96. You live here by yourself, and nobody's around. I just want you to get that thing you wear on your, around your neck, and you push the button, and everybody shows up to take care of you. Well, you know what happened to the neighbors. She came down the steps, she fell down on top of the goddamn thing, squashed it like a bug, and she died. Now, what do you want me to do the same thing? Ma, I don't care what happened like 3 years ago. Think about this. You're going up and down stairs with the laundry. You're 96 years old. You trip and fall, and your underwear is on your head. And now you're at the bottom of the steps. My daughter comes down the steps and sees you sitting down there, and now I'm paying therapy bills for the next 5 years. Why can't you just listen to me? Whose problem is that? I'm dead. I don't need to worry about her. You want to pay the therapy bills? Go right ahead and pay them. You figure it out. Mom, I made this trip all the way cross country just so I can talk to your 96-year-old self. And I have to ask you, I got to ask you, did Jesus come down? Did he come down in a ray of light and glory and stand right in front of you? Gold and dust scattered all over the place, blinding white light. And did he hold up his right hand with this card right here that said, July 5th, 2:10, you're dead? Did he say that to you? Well, I don't remember. I was on the phone. I told him, why don't you come back later? You can try call waiting. And that's my show.
a class act pig like these fine fellas have. We have a few starting in January. We have if you are completely new to improv, we have 2 level 1s running, one at the beginning of January and one at the end of January. Go to improvpig.com to sign up for those and, I don't know, change your life and existence. What else do we have coming up? Tomorrow, if you would like to see more of these types of solo sets, there are 2 more showcases tomorrow. 2 different students will be putting on their showcases tomorrow at 7. And if you enjoy some weird Christmassy movies that show on TV, then you might want to stick around for 9 p.m., which is when the improvised Hallmark movie is happening. Which will be I don't know Hallmark movies, but if you know Hallmark movies, then you will get all of the references that I don't get. So, we're going to bring up our Friday night house team. Please welcome Nutflux'n Chull.
Hi everybody, we're Nutflux'n Chull. We're going to make up a movie for you tonight, but to do that, we have to talk to you first. Can somebody name a movie that they really like?
The Big Lebowski.
The Big Lebowski. Now, could you describe that movie in 5 words, and it doesn't have to be well?
Bowling, kidnapping,
Folgers coffee?
a can of Folgers, bowling, kidnapping.
A can of Folgers. I mean, that's. We got the word can.
Yeah.
So, Rob,
No, we're done.
So bowling, kidnapping, can of Folgers.
and Rob.
And
Rob.
Because the rub ties everything together, so you have a
Yeah.
All right, we open up on a bowling alley, on the screens that keep the score, for bowling this way, it says, "Happy birthday, Abe."
The bowling alley is also a bakery, and everything is made out of bread. So the bowling bowls are bread, and they serve soup and bread bowls.
The bowling pins are set up right here. The return comes back to right here, and this movie is in 3D, so you can really see the balls coming right at you.
On the bakery, there's a sign that there's a special 2 games and a half dozen donuts for $7.99.
Over here we see a little kid who's having a bowling birthday party, and he has a like the soup that you have. He has a bread bowl in front of him, and then on his head he has a birthday hat, but it's made out of bread.
He also has a cup of coffee.
He's a very sophisticated young child.
We see a rolled up newspaper in his pocket.
And it says, we can make out the headline, child billionaire, but that's all we can see. And also he has a bow tie on.
If you zoom in on the newspaper, you can see it's at the crossword puzzle section. He also has a pencil in his back pocket, so he's been doing the crosswords on the low.
But all of the words he's filled in are he just keeps putting money as the answer.
And there are, you notice, as you look a little closer, there are bills just kind of falling from his pocket onto the floor, just, it looks like hundreds.
But beside him, we see his assistant, who's a man in his, little late 30s. He has a spoon here that he's clearly using to feed the boy.
He also has for himself a soup bowl filled with bread.
He has a glass eye that's a little too big for the socket.
Instead of bowling shoes, he has flip-flops on.
More? Okay, sir. Here it comes, here it comes, here it comes. We have a big day ahead of us.
Soup's always bad when someone else feeds it to you. We do, Ray. We've got a big day. We're gonna buy probably 3 or 4 more bowling alleys today.
3 or 4?
Yeah. Because you see, Ray, money makes money. And to make money, you have to spend money to buy things that are worth money. You're welcome.
And here are the keys, sir, to the building. If I could just get the last check, yo.
Yep.
Anytime soon.
Sure. Just to be clear, the bakery is included.
Well, it would kind of have to be. They're one and the same.
The key box.
Yep. I mean, I can't get over the question that you asked me. That's a very silly question.
I'm a very
Not to-
silly person.
I was gonna say, you seem like a very silly person. What a strange thing to say. Of course the bakery's included with, but they're one of these, what the hell's with this guy?
It's really hard to get good assistants nowadays.
I know, jeez, jeepers creepers. You tell me, I tried to staff this place for 5 years, it's only just been me. I don't pay people, but it's only just been me. Can you believe that? Anyway, hell of a birthday party you got going on, kid. Do you have any guests?
Would you like to stay on as a guest / keep managing the bowling alley?
Well, sure. How much, will you keep giving me checks like this? I'll surely stay on as manager.
I'll pay you the way you used to pay people.
Okay, sounds great.
Yeah. Great. Ray, no, this is my mad face, Ray. Don't feed me Red Bull soup when I'm mad at you.
It's cheddar broccoli.
I know it's cheddar broccoli, it's getting cold, it's gonna congeal. But Ray, you keep embarrassing me. This is the 3rd business that you've asked a silly question to. At the baseball place, you were like, does the baseball field come with it? Like, yeah, Ray, we're buying the whole thing.
I don't know, okay? This is why I'm the assistant, okay? This is why you're the richest person in Idaho.
I am.
All of Idaho.
I am, and I forgot that this is an assistant / apprentice program, so I'm teaching you how to be rich.
I'm learning so much.
Yeah, but Ray, not fast enough. Ball me.
And the camera follows the ball as it goes down the lane, and it follows the ball all the way as it knocks down every pin, and then it recedes into the darkness beyond the pins, and in that darkness there's a cut to a different scene. We find ourselves in an underground lair.
And in that underground lair, we see a baby carriage and a mobile that's hanging above it. It has an octopus and a seal and a walrus.
The mobile is hanging from like a bright silver chrome ventilation shaft that looks big enough for a person to fit into it. And there's probably 2 or 3 of those crisscrossing the roof of this lair.
There's a ton of just flat screen TVs with different views of different parts of Idaho. But through one of the TVs, there's like a skee ball size duck pin bowling ball.
There's a lot of dirt and dust over these TVs. You can tell they used to be really like the top of the line TVs, but they're seeing some wear and tear. There's also just rags everywhere, just rags on lines, rags on the floor, rags on the chairs, rags on the TVs. Everywhere is rags.
Over here, when we see a woman who's sewing a collection of the rags together into a blanket, and beside her is a steaming mug of hot chocolate. Obviously.
This woman has on a pair of spectacles, and she has graying purple hair. Like her hair used to be like really cool and like super villainy, but it's starting to get a little raggy. It's unkempt, and she has a nice bathrobe on.
Sticking out of the pocket of her bathrobe is a newspaper. You can see she's been doing the word search.
On her cup, you see it says Maxwell House.
But it's written like Max Wellhouse.
matching bathrobe that's made out of the rags, which she clearly made it, and it's beautiful. He honestly like looks really chic somehow.
He's wearing a beanie cap like you see burglars wearing, and he's got like those like fingerless gloves on.
Yeah, he's got like a kind of a trench coat, and you can see a long black like handled flashlight sticking out of the pocket of it.
It's a trench coat covering the bathrobe.
Yeah.
He's really warm.
He's very
He has on like a backwards baseball cap that's covering the beanie.
And then sunglasses on top of those.
And one of his fingers is a robot finger, but the rest of his body is normal.
I really wish you wouldn't cover my work up. Why not wear the trench coat and then the bathrobe over it, and then you can enjoy all the rag work that went into it.
It's about layers. It's fashion.
I know, but can we reverse the layers is what I'm saying. It's a little insulting. I went through all that trouble of hand sewing you that bathrobe, and then you cover it
I
up.
got you.
And I'm not even gonna talk about the hat situation,
I understand.
but you're not gonna do anything
I
about it.
will. I'm just watching this kid snapping.
She's cute, right?
Yeah,
What do you think, baby blanket? Look.
beautiful.
Right.
Can I tickle? I don't know.
It's your granddaughter. It's your granddaughter. I don't think she likes that.
It's my finger. I know.
Yeah, the robot. Maybe use the flesh one. Maybe not leave with the metallic, hard, cold
I'm sorry.
finger.
Yeah. Coochie coo.
That's better.
Ah, yeah, she likes that. Ah, I can't wait to see my daughter again, but I don't know if she'll recognize me with all these layers.
Well, that looks much nicer. That looks much nicer. The bathroom, she'll recognize you in the bathroom. I got you. Take the glasses off. You can see the eyes. Oh yeah.
So, rags to riches, huh? Is that the name?
That's kind of the theme.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've been doing a great job. I mean,
Well, thank you.
yeah, I mean, I
Thanks.
support you. Can you make a finger cover?
You'd like a finger cover?
Yeah, because
Now, and I don't mean to pick a fight here, but if I make a finger cover, are you just gonna put a glove over it? Because that's just a waste of time.
Oh, no, I would never do
All
that.
right, then as soon as the blanket is done, the next thing on my list is a finger glove. A finger glove.
A finger glove.
A finger glove.
Okay, perfect.
Cover that right up.
So, what are we gonna do with her or about her? I mean, we're down here in the dungeon, and I feel like my daughter's gonna want to see her daughter.
Well, I don't know if she's ready, do you?
I think so. I mean, I love her so much, and I love my daughter a lot too. I think we should give her back.
Ring, ring.
Oh,
Ring, ring, ring.
hello?
Hey, Dad, it's me.
Hey, Sandra.
I'm ready to take my baby back. I really miss my baby.
Are you sure you can handle her?
Don't commit to anything.
What is that supposed to mean, Dad?
I mean, I've seen what you've done in the past.
You taught me everything I know. A, Dad.
Yeah, well,
B, every time I call you to get my baby back, you yell at me.
well, you boiled milk for cereal.
It makes the cereal tastier, Dad. Have you tried it?
No, I don't want to. But if you insist,
Yeah.
I'll give you some time to see her and see what comes out of it.
Wait, what do you mean? It's still my daughter.
I know, it's my granddaughter.
You're not. I'm in charge. I'm in charge.
Yes. Yes, you are.
I'm in charge.
Yes.
The screen moves into a split screen, and these two move away, and we're in the daughter's apartment, and we see that she's standing in the kitchen and she's shoving a slice of pizza into a blender.
I'm in charge.
Yes, yes,
I'm
you are.
in, like, so if I say, Dad, I want my daughter back, you have to just give me my daughter back.
What's that noise?
I'm making lunch.
Hey,
Oh, hang on a second.
it's loud. I'm working.
Okay.
Oh, I have a deadline. You've been planning pizza all day.
Yeah, it's gonna be great.
Okay.
Thanks for checking in.
Okay, I love you.
Yeah, I love you too.
Okay.
Okay. Dad,
You blending pizza?
yeah, Dad, it's almost lunchtime. Well, you want me to chew my own pizza, Dad?
It's typical what people do.
I don't even know you anymore.
I don't think I know you anymore. Who does these things? What are you doing now? There's too much silence.
I'm having my blended pizza.
Okay.
So, Dad, I don't think I can let you watch my baby anymore. 'Cause this is too much. You criticizing everything. I was like, we're gonna reconnect over the baby. And then you're like, putting the baby in rags, not letting me see her, criticizing my lunch choices. You know what? I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go.
All right, we'll talk later.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go.
We cut to later that day. There's a stretch limo outside of a pet store. At the back of the stretch limo is the assistant, and at the front driving is the manager who was hired from the bakery. And they've clearly been waiting for some time. It's really slow.
Hi.
Hey. Boy, this kid, huh?
You know, between you and I,
Yeah.
Charlie Cashworth, he could kick rocks, am I right?
I know it, right? Yeah. Don't say that too loud, though. You don't know what kind of sort of bugging he's done in here. Although he did go into a pet store without a security detail. That seems like he doesn't really take care of himself that much.
He's a kid, he likes to live dangerously.
Yeah. But you know, I've been seeing how you work with him. You know. You seem kind of just defeated, huh? When you talk to him, when you feed him the little soups.
I mean, a little bit. I'm 39 and a half.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Really? I could have sworn you were 67. But listen, hey, baby, maybe this, I don't know, man, maybe this job's just kind of poisoning you. I'm great, I'm doing great. Like, I'm used to just being, like, stepped on and stuff. Yeah, I used to be a floor mat. But you know, I don't know, I feel like you've gotta start to learn to stand up for yourself, or else this kid's gonna run your life until he's, like, 37 and a half.
Hey, listen, between you and I,
Yeah.
do you get, we see on the page he wrote dental?
What, dental? Oh, shit. Oh, God damn it. I don't know, let me turn it into a sentence. Dental's a thing I don't have.
Me neither.
Yeah, I don't have dental.
Oh no.
What's up? What's up?
Just sometimes when he's unsupervised to buy things,
Yeah, well, I figured that's why.
he might buy the pet store.
Oh, he's gonna buy the whole pet store.
He has a propensity to do these things.
How long were you waiting? Oh, Jesus. Oh, God.
Yeah, we got an alligator here. Where do you want it?
I got the tail. Okay, we'll go, tail first.
Hey, we'll just hand it to you. We're just gonna,
Okay.
yeah, tail first. No, tail first, tail first.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna roll up this window between
Can I
us.
come up front with you? Is that
I
okay?
can't, okay.
I can't reach.
We cut away to a local clothing store, and we see there's a sales clerk, and then the woman who made the rags is selling the product.
But you do consignment here, right?
Right.
Like, so you would take this and sell it, and
Uh-huh.
I would make some money.
I'm sorry, I think I'm getting a phone call.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. Oh, oh, stop it. Oh, wow. Okay. So we're not getting.
If you want to make a call,
For God's sake. I'm sorry, you were saying something?
I was hoping, I mean, this is my life's work.
Just gotta
And-
punch in some numbers in the cash register.
Okay, as long as I'm getting your undivided attention, this is, I've worked for years on all of this, and now it's time. I need a little money. We've recently inherited my granddaughter, and she can be a little bit expensive, so I'd really like to, what do you think about this one? Could you, I'm thinking maybe $150.
Okay, I mean, I'll try it on.
No, not for
It's probably gonna look really bad.
Oh.
I'll try it on.
Ouch!
Really bad.
Oh, you look wonderful, darling.
Stop.
Oh, yeah, it really hides your acne.
Alright, besides that comment, I'm feeling great.
Right?
Ah,
It's deceptive. On the rack, it doesn't look good, but
it looks really good.
right?
Okay.
$150.
$150. Okay, I'll take it.
All right.
Oh,
Well,
I
now
already
you're
did
gonna
my
need a
red
hat. You need this hat. with it.
Okay, that's gonna look really bad on me. I'll try it on.
Oh, it's
Oh
wonderful.
God.
Right?
No, it's really good.
Right, it hides your crow's feet.
Okay. Again, I was feeling amazing. And
But I mean, you look amazing. So much better than when I came in here.
Thank you.
That's $75.
Okay. Do you take?
I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
I dabble in jewelry, and these earrings would look perfect. Try it out.
Got them on.
Oh, they make your ears look so much smaller.
Okay.
So let's say this, right?
Yeah.
All right. So, how about we take it out and trade?
And trade?
Yeah. I want $100 store credit,
Okay.
and I want free babysitting services for a month.
Free babysitting
Babysitting
services from
services.
me?
Yes, I need to hide my granddaughter from my daughter. Long story, you don't need to get into it, but we need somewhere to keep her. My lair isn't doing it anymore.
Do I have to get CPR certified?
No!
Okay, great. I'll do it.
All right, great. Perfect. Then, yes, then I think this is going to work out great.
Seems like a totally reasonable deal.
All right, so it'll either be me or my husband. Our last name, Lebowski, right?
Okay.
Yeah, so if you see either one of us with a child, that's the baby you're going to take care of.
Okay.
Okay?
The camera zooms in on the cash register and then goes to an overhead view of a custom Monopoly board, except it's Idaho. And you see a little figure of Charlie Cashman and a little figure of Ray just walking around picking up different properties until they finally reach a retail clothing store. And then the camera goes back into the retail clothing store as they go in the door. Thank you. Sir.
Also should mention that they are walking the alligator on a leash.
Oh, pets outside.
Oh, this is a therapy alligator.
Yeah, it's very
Okay.
I've got a note.
Okay. No press charges.
That's.
Are you wearing?
Oh, this is new. We just got this in today. It's Rags to Riches.
Wow. Is it your company? I want to invest in it.
The company. Yeah, sure.
Hang on, let me just get my checkbook out.
You're gonna buy this place, boss?
Well, I'm buying the rag business. Hey, you keep an eye on Allie.
Allie.
0000000.
And as he's pulling on the alligator, the voice of the manager in the car is like echoing around in his head. It's like, you should stand up for yourself, man. Don't think he's gonna walk all over you. I used to be a thorn after.
Ray, I hope you're keeping track of this. I just bought the Rags to Riches clothing line, and now I'm gonna buy the store.
Oh, what? Boss, can I talk to you about something?
I'm writing checks, Ray. Not while I write checks.
I can't believe what penmanship you have for a 4-year-old. It's incredible. But it's about benefits.
Yes, here are the keys.
Yep, and the rack happens.
Oh,
Just
sure.
Is this a low-bearing wall?
What? Services.
Ray, the alligator.
No, it's not. He's on the leash.
You got a look in your eye, Ray.
I have a look in my eye.
You know what? I think I'm getting a call. That is crazy. And you know what? Everyone around me should just kind of take a breath. Yes, I would love to go out to get along with you.
Your call cannot be completed as done. Please hang up and tell the operator.
Are you?
Oh, yeah.
Were you?
Wrong number.
Was that actually?
Do you know the operator?
Yes. Yes, we're dating. And it's serious. We might marry.
Whoa!
Yeah.
I'm so happy for you.
Oh, that's great. Here's a wedding present.
Oh my god. And I'm pregnant.
Here's a childbirth present. I'm very generous.
That's $7 million?
Just having a baby. Not like she could feed somebody soup or something.
Okay, I don't know if this is the time, but dental coverage. Maybe talk about it?
Yeah, sure. Look, there's not enough money in the budget right now, Ray. You just gotta understand.
But, all right, so maybe what if we took a couple of diamonds off of the new diamond-encrusted key box?
Then what are we gonna call it? The diamond slightly covered key box, Ray?
Hello! I brought over a little Lebowski.
Oh, actually.
Is now a good time for you to watch her?
Excuse me.
Oh, I'm sorry, but you...
Just be careful. Kids and alligators don't tend to mix.
Oh, I didn't even see! Oh, wow, what a unique, is this...
So here's the thing, I can't babysit because I really think it's important that I get CPR certified and I don't really have the time. But that's for you. It's a check for $18 billion.
That's right. You work for me now, Charlie Cashman.
Oh, I like you're wearing one of my hats!
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
Yeah, it makes you look so much older than 4.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
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 This is my granddaughter, Little Lebowski.
Oh.
Yeah. My husband's on his way, and we need a place to stash Little Lebowski. Do you do child care at all? What's your role here? You look like his caregiver.
He tries to take diamonds off of things and basically take the fun out of it. You don't want to.
I could tell. Right when I walked in, I'm like, he sucks all the energy out of the room.
Out of the room.
Yeah.
Boss, I've had it. I'm gonna stand up for myself. You can't leave me in the car by myself.
Yeah, but
Every time it gets lonely, I need a friend. I need somebody in there with me, stashed inside there with me to be my friend, because this is too lonely. I'm not standing for it anymore.
We cut to the front of the limo, and it's the limo driver and Allie.
Yeah, this is better.
The end.
Thank you very much. And the Sitting Ducks.
For those of us who are leaving, take care, drive safe.
Safe travels.
Cool. All right, well, we're going to do something a little different for y'all tonight.
Yeah.
I am Jay Bird, your co-host.
No, we're co-hosts.
Oh, I'm one of two hosts.
One of two
Jay Bird.
hosts.
Thanks.
Jay Bird and I am Mikey Dunn.
And what we got for you tonight is in the back. Operating our portal machine is Pig Artistic Director Peter Kunis.
You heard it right. You heard it right. We got picked to buy us a portal machine.
Yeah.
And it wasn't easy. It was a lot of funding that didn't go to a lot of other people, but went to this show. So keep that in mind. Big budget show tonight.
Yeah.
Anyways,
yeah. Peter went to school to operate the portal machine. How many years did it take?
How many years does it take to go to college?
oh, usually between 2, 4, maybe 6,
Oh, okay.
7 if you're me.
I didn't do that. I did 3 weeks.
Oh, cool.
Wow, that's so fast.
It's incredible. Actually.
Okay, so it's a
very talented individual back there.
yeah. Would you say it's a fairly intuitive machine, or is it kind of complicated?
It's very complicated.
Oh, that's
I just pull things and something happens.
Awesome. Well, yeah, we've got a special guest for y'all tonight. Joining us is our favorite Chloe.
Yeah.
Chloe!
Am I the only Chloe that either of you know, personally? That's a yes.
No.
Are you sure?
Chloe Feynman.
You don't know Chloe Feynman personally.
We did see her in person.
Nice.
One time.
One time.
And I'm still your favorite? That's nice.
Absolutely,
That's
yeah.
that grace.
Unless, are you a Scientologist?
No.
Okay, yeah. Anyway.
So, again, we're about to go on a portal journey. We're going to be portal hopping. That means we could be in a stadium at one point. We could be on a coastal shoreline at another moment. And we have no control of this. Peter is our director
Yeah,
tonight.
Peter has
and
full control. And we also encourage y'all, please keep your arms and legs
Yes.
inside
Oh, yeah?
the vehicle.
Okay,
you may-
I'm excited.
You may feel a slight jerk every portal hop, but don't be concerned. We've tested this on just a couple people.
Mhm.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
Yeah.
Odds are in your favor.
And Emma's here, so she's alive and well.
Yes.
Great.
Okay, anyway, in order to get our show started tonight, we just need a personal object. Someone should share your personal
Any
object.
object that has value to you, maybe, but just an object because the portal machine runs off the object. We need to feed the portal machine. The object.
Compass.
A compass.
Oh, wow.
Do we have any compasses back there?
Yes, we definitely do.
Wow, all right, just put it in the machine.
Yeah. So take your time if you need a second. Oh, you already found it. Wow.
Wow, all right.
Yeah, I found it.
All right, cool, wow.
I don't know.
Yeah,
We-
all right, ducks on 3.
1, 2, 3.
Wait.
Ducks! Each of them. Okay. All right. So, I think we can steal one of the benches if we just act like we stay at the hotel.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Hotel staff doesn't care.
I don't think so.
We're gonna sit with us.
No one's gonna stop it.
There's only 2 chairs up there though.
I wanna sit on sand. I can burn my ass last time.
Maybe we can alternate. We can have 2 people sitting, 1 person on sand, and then we can do every couple minutes.
I mean,
Stay away from stay away from it, it's ours.
We stay here. We're at the Lizard Lounge.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah.
Yeah, we're staying in room 77.
All right. We'll be right there. Let's you just gotta act like you stay here.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Act like we stay here, okay?
Hello.
You have fine continental breakfast.
Beautiful.
Bacon was a little crispy today. Just saying. Okay.
I'll just sit
The
first.
water
You can,
pressure.
no, I'll please.
No.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna set up over.
Okay. Wow. This view is well worth the money.
Mm.
So worth the money.
Yeah, but just a drop in the bucket though.
Yeah, because we make a lot of it.
Lots.
I'm the CEO of Twitter.
And I am friends with Elon Musk.
All right, I'm gonna need to see some identification.
For who?
Both of you.
Oh, shit. Okay. Yeah.
All right, hang on. Stop talking on the radio.
I have my health care card.
I'm gonna need some, please, picture, photographic identification.
Uh,
Guys on the radio, keep it down, okay?
I got my weed card.
I have my high school student ID.
What year did you graduate?
2009.
It's 2009. Too late to use this proper ID.
I look virtually the same.
What? What?
You're doing so well.
Thank you.
One more time on the radio. Nope. Guys, anyone hear me? Okay. What do you have? What do you have for ID?
A weed card.
Sure. Let me see it.
Okay.
Cool. I'm cool with that kind of stuff.
Oh,
Good. You're okay.
oh,
That's
okay.
nice. Yeah, no, really.
Okay.
I don't wanna.
Steve, is it?
Steve, you can call me Stevie.
It's friends call him Steve.
Yeah.
Okay, but legally it's Steve.
Legally, it's Steven with
Yeah.
a V.
Yeah.
Oh well, it just says Steve here.
The guy was cool at the DMV. He was like,
Yeah, they're friends now.
he's like, you look like a Steve. I'm like, oh, well, usually my friends call me Steve. He's like, you look like a Steve, and then you just put it in.
What'd you say about this?
The DM,
The weed
the
MV?
weed MV.
I'm gonna need to.
Man, the club is looking fire tonight for this show we're about to put on.
Why?
I'm so glad we went to O'Brien's to do this.
Brian's is the best. They got the best cheesy fries, and I always get a free one after the show.
You do?
Whoa! You get a free one for the show?
We do not get free ones.
You don't get free.
No.
In fact, they pay. They say they make
They
you
extra.
pay on the spot. I say, can I open a tab? And they said, no, you gotta pay now.
Are you in with O'Brien?
No, not really.
Are you sure?
Yes, I am a little bit. Yeah.
How in?
Yeah.
Well,
Like all the way in?
no. No,
Like
no,
all the
no,
way in?
Not all the way in. Not all the way in. Just a little bit.
Because if we found out that you're gambling, putting bets on our show, and throwing down a clunker just to make some money, I know about the O'Brien gambling ring.
All right. O'Brien knows me money. That's right. I'm really good at gambling. And I told him, keep the 10 grand. Just let me eat for free.
Wait a minute.
Life.
How many cheesy fry orders is going to equal out to 10 grand?
Oh well, actually, I don't do any. He feeds me fully. It's a full. I come here
Oh,
every day.
you do nothing.
I come here every day. Yeah,
Every
I don't
day?
go grocery shopping anymore.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wait, so is that why you're skipping out on bingo night?
Yes, it is that reason. And
No! Do you have other bingo friends?
Yes, I do. I have lots of bingo friends.
Son of a bitch!
When we get back home,
After our tap dancing show.
you're going right in the bingo wheel.
All right.
Oh, and yeah. This Christmas, you too can have the gift of music with hit songs like Penelope Cruz is My Daughter.
And Rodeo Pinocchio.
And Bon Jovi's Staying Alive. His cover of Staying Alive.
And for the small price of $16.99, you can subscribe to our streaming service where you can hear hits like
Comatosis. Santa on a banana hammock.
one of my favorites, and other hits like
Anything by Cole Porter. C-O-A-L Porter. better on paper, but it still works.
And now, for a small increase of $3.99, you can subscribe to our podcast where you can hear really hot takes like this.
So there's no water. You're telling me we're pretty much fucked. We're going down.
And other hot takes like this.
I actually don't prefer banana bread. I don't know why you keep making it. Are you almost done?
Gonna let your sister go next.
I really want
Come on! I'm trying to get the high score so that I can put my initials ASS. It's not actually my initials.
I know it's not. I'm your father.
I know. And you named me Bart Edward Drevenson.
What is that last name?
Drevenson.
You don't know that?
No, he just says it funny. What's it called?
Drevenson. How do you?
Oh, you mean Drevenson?
Oh, whatever.
Yeah.
My initials spell bad. That's the most boring combination. Couldn't have thought of something cool like Robert Alfred Drevenson, which spells rad.
Oh, that's good. Okay. Well, I mean, if you want to change your name, I don't really care. We just said we asked the first guy that walked by the hospital what his name was. And we asked another person, and we asked one more person. And then we gave up on the third person, we stuck with the first two.
Well, I wish that you would have made my initials SAD, because that is how I feel right now. Because I can't play.
Oh, okay.
We've been dating forever.
Alright, come on, Bart, let's go.
Whoa!
No, pause. Alright, time to get up.
Oh my god, you hit the big pause button?
Yeah, it's a huge pause. That's why I love coming to Rocco's. They got pause buttons on all the games.
Well, you didn't get to save.
What's that?
You didn't even get to save.
No, it's still, no, you can finish.
I can finish it?
Yeah. I
It's over, okay.
royally screw it up if you like.
Okay. Okay.
Bart, what are you doing?
Wait. Don't unplug.
Oh.
Bart,
I'm sorry.
I did not put an arcade in the basement for it to be unplugged.
I didn't know.
You didn't know.
I thought that was part of the game, just a little strategy.
Your name should be Bartholomew Asshole Dreaminson, because you are bad.
Good man. How long do you think it'll take until they realize that we don't actually pay to be here?
I don't know, but this is like the best hot tub I've ever been in. Holy shit.
The best.
Oh, I feel like we're soup right now.
Isn't that kind of gross?
A little bit.
But they clean it. They got it.
How do we know though?
Because that's what the filter is right there.
Yeah, but how do we know it's just not like empty? How do we know?
Will you just stick your hand in there? You could.
Yeah, you can do it.
I could,
Yeah.
if I cared.
If it sucks your hand in, it's working.
Oh, yeah.
What do you mean it sucks my hand in it's working?
Yeah.
Doesn't mean there's a filter in there. That means that there's no filter in there. That would mean that there's nothing
Are you
inside.
sure? Because it means it's sucking all the weird shit out of this hot tub?
Yeah, but then it's just gonna push it back in through the little rockets.
I don't know how filters work.
No.
You ever think we shouldn't hang out anymore?
What? I'm surprised you came on this vacation on us.
Well, I've been your neighbor for like 7 years. I appreciate the invite. I know you guys are newlyweds, and I'm kind of crashing your like DIY honeymoon.
Oh, you said you wanted to come.
We love to have you, though.
Yeah.
I love hanging out with you guys, but I'm starting to think that maybe I'm a crab in your side.
You're a crab in our side.
Yeah, like I'm a crab in your side,
You mean like a thorn? I know what you mean. It's like a thorn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that the saying, thorn?
Yeah. Most of the time.
See, you're always correcting me too.
You may take a seat.
Thank you. Is he gonna stare at me the whole time?
Yes, this is part of the interview process to see if you're worthy enough to marry my nephew.
Okay. Well, I think I am. But where's Dave?
Dave's not here.
Dave's not here?
Yes, we sent him to a performance.
Yes, Les Mis.
For the third time.
He loves it.
I'm familiar with.
You better be.
Yeah, he
That's her.
loves it.
You told us that you took him the second time.
Yeah.
And what did you think of Les Mis?
I thought it was sad.
Why?
What?
Oh,
Well, lefty.
Both hands.
You know, sometimes I need to
Okay, well,
pay attention back.
it was sad because a kid died.
Okay, sure.
And that's pretty much it, I think.
Okay, moving on.
Thank you for having me in your restaurant, by the way. It's
Yeah, we own this place.
yeah, very thematic. In a good way.
Okay. Is
Yeah.
it the red Ferraris?
yeah. I mean the music too, and
Okay.
the you know the
Is it all the waiters do ballet?
yeah. It's beautiful. Oh yeah. Oh, me too.
Oh,
Thank you so much. Yes, it's because all of the wait staff does ballet and the chef's got the cute little hats on.
Yes, it shows that.
There.
I made everybody's costume, actually.
Oh, yeah. The music
The
changed.
jazz has begun.
Oh.
These guys are my favorite.
Oh.
What do you think of jazz? And
Yeah.
I love it. It's inventive, free, much like Dave. Dave is like jazz.
Dave is free.
he's free.
Yeah, he's free like jazz. I mean, he's not free right now because he's seeing Les Mis for the third time now.
Yes.
But yeah, you know, and our love is free.
Great. I love Dave's free.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, do you own a home?
No, why? Why does that matter?
Well, Dave needs to live somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dave and I live out of the back of my Subaru Outback.
What?
Yeah.
A Subaru. Sorry, I went accent for a
It's
second.
okay. You're stressed.
Yeah. Sorry. Go right to my.
How long have you been like this? Living in the hatchback of your Subaru.
I don't know, like
You smoke?
6 months.
What? You smoke?
Is that uncool here? I
No.
just figured because the vibe is like, 60s and ballet.
Thank you.
See, clearly we're all smoking here.
Nope. Take it out.
What?
Take it out.
What?
Please.
Oh,
Don't smoke.
okay, fine. Did you say obedient?
Ish.
Ish.
Ish. Are you vaping?
Well, vaping. You can vape anywhere. That's why this country is so amazing.
Patriot or
That's our show.
Thank you all. Thank you. That's it for tonight's show. Thank you all for coming out. And that's it. They're clapping in the background. Sure. Thank you. Let's have one last round of applause for Ed and Brian. Nutflux'n Chull. And thank you, everyone. We have shows again tomorrow at 7 o'clock and 9 o'clock. There are more solo showcases at 7 o'clock, and there is an improvised Hallmark movie at 9 o'clock. So, if you love to laugh and big windows, then show up. Good night. Good night.